Okay, this is kind of a long problem, multi-steps, but they're easy to keep track of if you make sure and show your work all along the way. So to get started here, we're trying to earn an accumulated amount of $21,000. So we want $21,000 when we're done. We start with $13,000, and we know that we're working with an interest rate of 0.065, which is 6.5%, with 2 compounding periods. So I'm just plugging in these values up here. The number of compounding periods is given by n, so n is 2, and then the number of years that I have to invest for is given by t. So this is the formula I'm trying to solve. So to start solving or simplifying, I'll divide both sides through by 13,000. Of course, here on the left, or sorry, here on the right I get a 1. I can divide both sides through by 1,000, and I'm left with 21/13 on the left. On the right, I have this 1.065, or sorry, 1 plus 0.065 divided by 2. So let's go ahead and simplify that. It kind of depends on the calculator you have, the direction that you'll enter this, but basically I end up with 1.0325 to the 2t. So all of this simplifies to 1.0325. Now I need to get this exponent out front, so my way I do that, my trick is to take the natural log of both sides, and then that exponent pops out. So I have the natural log of 21/13 equals 2t natural log 1.0325. Now we don't want to do any rounding at all till the very end, because I want to make sure that I don't have any rounding error, because I want to get the exact answer at the end. Now let's keep in mind I'm trying to solve for t. So t stays, everything else divides out. And again, whatever you do to one side, you do to the other. Got to keep that balance. So over here on the left, 2's cancel, the logs cancel, and on the left I'm just left with a t. Now on the right, I need to crunch through this. Natural log of 21/13 divided by 2 natural log 1.0325. Now the deal is this, you can do this step by step, or you can do it in one fell swoop depending on what kind of calculator you have. But go ahead and take a minute to crank this out and see what you get. Okay, when I run this through, I get t equals 7.4973 about. We haven't rounded it yet, but that's kind of where I'm starting with. Now one common mistake to make when you plug this into your calculator is to not put parentheses around this entire denominator, and so you might not get this solution unless you do that. So if you have a problem matching this number, double check to make sure you have these parentheses in place. Now I believe if we scroll up to the top, it said round answers to 1 decimal place is needed. So if we round this to 1 decimal place, that would be t equals 7.5 years. Okay, and that would be my solution. Hope this helped.